Testing. How's that?
Audio.
Is that the audio now? Hey, mods. Hello, everybody. Hopefully this is working. It says it's recording. It says it's streaming. And now I'm getting set. We can hear you now.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. Everything was working just fine. Oh, now the ad is gonna run, which is very annoying. Everything was working just fine. And then I had to bring in the laundry and get a cup of tea. And then we came back and you saw my horrible frozen image. But the Twiglet camera was working.
And I was briefly in the Phantom Zone.
Were you?
Mm.
People can't see it now. But here we go. All right, there you go. You having fun now? Are we both wearing blue? Yeah, we do that. You know, it's couple syndrome. We wind up coordinating pretty often. So we are back, folks, but just a heads up that in about 30 seconds, it's going to run another ad break. And unfortunately, there's not anything we can do about it. So if we want everybody to take another couple minutes to...
Take your time, get a drink, get a stretch. Capitalism in 1 second. So
yeah, exactly. It might be quite annoying, but we'll just hang out for a couple minutes and chat while the ad is going to do its thing. I'm going to check what's going on in the Discord here. No, the stream did not die. We shut it down because it was not working very well. Dave the Diver is eating all my spare time. I'm glad. Yeah. I hope for anybody who hasn't seen it, I don't think there are some people here who have not seen our technical difficulty screen. Shall we show them?
Because it always goes so well.
I know. It's an age test.
Hey. No.
Still too soon.
Rude.
Still too soon. Still too soon. Exactly. Thank you very much. Everybody who gets that reference, for everybody who does get that reference, it's like, no, Artex. I know. I've seen it, however, I haven't ever seen the Never-Ending Story. Okay, amazing.
Enjoy not having that trauma.
Right. Well, yeah. It is an excellent movie, but it is also a difficult movie. Like a lot of children's movies wind up being. Right? So the ad is running
it's
for...
It's not Return to Oz trauma, but nothing is Return to Oz
trauma.
Oh,
man, like with the wheelies and... Oh.
Fuck, that's dark.
That is a very, very dark children's movie, for sure. Watership Down.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Secrets of Rats of Nim, man! That's a dark story. There's a reason I haven't watched that season of Dimension 20. I'm like, no, I recognize this source material. No. I'll wind up sobbing for 8 episodes.
I and several people on this stream were teenagers when Animals of Farthing Wood was broadcast, a show which the young creators of Game of Thrones looked at and went, we could do more.
Yeah, exactly. 80s fantasy movies for children were messed up in a very specific way.
I have a very, very clear memory of going to see Biggles, the movie, with my folks because they had no idea.
Hero's Dream and Terrahawks.
Oh, Jesus, that was terrifying.
I don't think I've seen Terrahawks.
Terrahawks was a Jerry Anderson show, so it
was
puppets.
No!
Oh, it gets worse. Ageless death gods in cryogenic suspension on Mars are woken up, and the only people who can stop them are a crisis response specialist unit who have funky vehicles, led by a guy who has multiple clones, so he dies a lot. And
just for fun?
Yeah, basically.
Because he can.
And the recurrent kind of visual image was the Terrahawks used these little robots which were spherical, would roll around and had eyes and intelligence. And the bad guys would use equivalent robots which were cubes and which could combine to form... I'll be honest, it was usually a gun. But the end credits were an animated noughts and crosses game between these two groups of robots where they just fucking died.
Oh no! That's sad! Don't kill them! Aww. Black Cauldron! Oh
my goodness.
Man. No more munchies and crunchies for Gertie. I loved that movie as a kid. I loved it and it was horrible.
Spike, how you been?
Hey, how's it going, Spike Garden? How's it going? Black Cauldron is one of the worst Disney animated movies, but it also manages to jump straight into that messed up dark fantasy for children category. 100% Dark Cauldron.
You could
Black
shotgun
Cauldron.
Dark Cauldron and Legend.
Black Cauldron and Legend, yeah.
And they would just run into one another.
Okay, so we have to... I got 15 seconds. I'm going to hold this thought about Legend for 15 seconds. Everybody hold this thought about Legend with me for 15 seconds while we wait for the ads to come back. And while I yawn yet again. Oh, where's the Bubs? He's still underneath the thing.
Oh, no, he's outside. I think he's had some more.
Okay, the ads are back. Now I can have my thought about Legend. There are 2 versions of that movie. I didn't know that there was an English version of that movie and a apparently not England version of that movie, because there's 2 different, radically different soundtracks to that movie. The one I grew up on was it's Tangerine Dream.
Hazel, yes, indeed.
Yeah, it's Tangerine Dream doing the music, and it's very dark industrial and kind of psychedelic. And then there's another version that Alistair grew up with that I watched that was like, what is this? This is very weird and strange, and the scenes are cut differently, and I didn't like it.
Yeah, we had a Bernstein Bears moment in real time.
Yeah, it was like, what is happening here? But it still has Tim Curry in stilts and horns looking wonderful. And it still has, like, the dress I wanted so bad as a child. Me and Goblin actually started collecting a list of roughly 80s dark fantasy for children's cinema. Oh, wow. Ozzy, please share the list when you get a chance. That sounds amazing. So, okay. Stream is up. Mm-hmm. Top of stream ads have run. Mm-hmm. We're 15 minutes in and we're doing fine. So tonight we are going to, after this usual bullshit, where we chat for a while, we're going to do demos. We have a couple of demos for games that people know and love on this stream, and we didn't want to dive into anything immediately afterwards. I cannot stop yawning. Oh, I have to have more tea. But tonight we're gonna start with the demo for Strange Antiquities, which is the sequel set in the same universe, the next game by the same developers.
I'm choosing
next shop over of Strange Horticulture, which we finished previously. The other demo we have loaded up is Dreamwalker, the sequel to Tavern Talk. So I have no way of knowing if we'll get to both of them or not. I applaud you yawning and covering your mouth so you think it wouldn't set me out. Let's see if it works. I don't know if we'll get to both of them or not, but we've got both of them loaded up, which is ready.
And if we don't get to the second one, guess what we're doing after we finish the first?
Right, exactly. So
didn't work then.
It didn't work that time. The other thing we wanted to talk about was our stream art. 4 things? Okay. Well, that's because the lad's run off. He was asleep. He's been asleep most of the afternoon, angelically positioned in his bed, of course. And now he can't be found for love or money. He's probably hiding under the bookcase. He'll emerge victorious at some point, I'm sure. If Alistair's chair was normally where it is, he'd be asleep on that chair right now, for sure. Would you stop? You're making it worse.
We encountered a new cat.
Oh, yeah, we did.
We take a walk every day around the neighborhood. And it has become, which cats are we chatting to today?
We are trying to map all the cats in the neighborhood as we go past. And there's a lot of them.
Around 30.
Well, probably, yeah.
Yeah. There's 2 8-cat households within about half a mile of us.
Yeah. And we didn't see cats at either of those households today. So yeah, the new cat, The List, Wizards, 1977, The Hobbit, 1977, Lord of the Rings, 78, Watership Drowned, Dragon Slayer, Adventures of Unico and the Island of Magic. I don't know though. Secret of Nim for short. Flight of Dragons. Ooh, Last Unicorn. Oh my God. Dark Crystal. Don't know Fire and Ice. Don't know Rock and Roll. Never Ending Story. Nausicaa. Yes. Return to Oz. Black Cauldron. The Adventures of Mark Twain. Oh my God. I remember that so much because it's all the little animated short stories with the comment. And then Alice in Wonderland, 1985. Legends, yes.
Lady Hawk.
That was never aimed for children, though, was it?
Krull. Again,
no,
maybe an edge
not
case.
aimed for children. But this is an excellent like social media question about like what is the children's movie of the 80s that messed you up? 8 cats. I'm legally limited to 3 by city code. This person has 8. I think they've just kind of acquired over time, or maybe it's somebody who's like me but got 20 years head start. Yeah, Willow. Thank you, Herban.
Great shout.
Excellent addition.
But yeah, this
a spreadsheet of the cats. We should. We could do like a TED talk of all the cats in the neighborhood. Okay, I don't have pictures of them.
New one is this kind of pseudo tuxedo.
He's tiny, white with a lot of like black markings, and he's small, like body size Twiglet small, but with shorter legs even. Legend, Labyrinth, Naputa, Valhalla, Little Nemo Adventures in Slumberland, I don't know. BFG, I don't know.
That's a great one.
Princess and the Goblin, I don't know. I don't know many of these. This is good. But yeah, gotta add
good shout on the Dolph Lundgren, Frank Langella Masters of the Universe as well.
Was that aimed for children, though? Was that aimed for children? I mean, it's kind of based on a cartoon. God, you want to talk about things aimed at children? Oh, but they're not fantasy. You could put, well, I don't know. You could probably put G.I. Joe in there as fantasy, and you could put Transformers in there for sure. You killed Optimus Prime, you bastards. Only 6-year-olds watched the cartoon and brought the toy. Oh, okay. Very well. But yeah, I think there's a lot of discussion to be had about was it aimed at children or not. But yeah, that's an excellent list. So yes, the cat is teeny like Twiglet, white mostly, but with black markings. And we spotted him down like a little side alleyway, and he took his time.
Just so
very slowly sauntered, just like, check this gate, walk towards you. Check this gate, walk towards you. Check this gate. I'm going to circle you. Okay, now I will allow a boop, and I'm going to run away.
He did covert boops. He did brush past boops. It was the funniest thing I've ever fucking seen. It's like, yeah, I'm good. Boop. No.
Yes, very, very, very new to us. But none of our regulars were out today. Were they? We didn't get to pet any other cats. It's very disappointing. But that's okay. I love feeling disturbed. It's a vibe. The criteria are a little arbitrary, but generally it's something from between the late 80s and early 80s, fantasy dark, and technically aimed at a children's audience, even if very inappropriate. We should take this to Blue Sky and see if we get more additions. There's a struggling looking tortoise on my way to work, but only in my way there, and I don't have time to see if they want to say hi. Aww, very cute. Very cute. Right. So I don't think I'm going to run an ad break. I think I'm just going to take a minute and let's go ahead and load the demo. So if you need a moment to get a beverage, hydrate, don't dehydrate, or a snack, or to attend to a medication or a pet or anything like that, you have a moment or two. Valhalla was a suggestion from a Danish friend. I don't know that movie. Now I'm going to be stuck thinking about 80s movies.
I'm currently watching a 1950s German fantasy movie called Heart of Stone about a coal miner who wants to be a successful businessman, so gets wishes from the glass imp in the forest, and when he squanders those, sells his heart to Holland Peter, the evil giant in the forest, who replaces it with stone, and then he realizes he can feel no emotions.
That sounds terrible.
It's actually kind of beautiful in a very...
Here we go.
Way.
Here's an article called, hang on a second. Sci-fi and fantasy kids movies you thought were a fever dream, which I think is an excellent selection.
Veruza Balkan, her first ever appearance.
Watership Down, of course.
9.
Unicorn and the Isle of Magic. I haven't seen that. The Gate.
Oh, The Gate is fucked.
It looks like a kind of poltergeisty kind of movie. Return to Oz with the wheelies, absolutely. The Last Unicorn, The Witches?
Yeah, both versions of The Witches are very fucked up.
That was Angelica Houston, wasn't it? Superman 4, The Quest for Peace. No. The Black Hole!
Where they go to hell!
Yeah, The Black Hole goes on up there with the Black Cauldron. Flight of the Navigator wasn't messed up. Well, okay, I guess.
Wasn't it?
I mean, they were abducting children, so
For
I
science.
guess Flight of the Gatorand. Sorry, Masters of the Universe, excellent. Secret of NIMH, Explorers.
Oh, fuck me. Explorers is weird.
But you have to put like Gremlins on there and Mirror Mask.
Mirror Musk you're reaching for, and Mirror Musk has aged very badly.
Okay, all right, some good additions on that list. Not a film, but the early 80s puppet version of the Moomins. Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, Jesus, yes. The point about halfway through the Moomins where I missed a few episodes, came back, and the opening narration was, an asteroid has hit Moomin Valley. What?
I'm with you, Ozzy. Anything adopted from Roll. I can't pronounce
Roll
it.
Dahl.
Roll Dahl. It has a very good
Tall
chance
shelves
of
in
being
literature.
incredibly messed up. Agreed completely. But now I want to watch Return to Oz again because I kind of liked that movie. Never Ending Story we got on here. Ooh, what's this one?
The Goonies.
That's Goonies. Yeah. Howard the Duck. Man, but that wasn't aimed at kids, was it? Okay, I have to stop.
Mac and me.
I'm gonna
staggeringly fucked up.
I'm just gonna fall down this rabbit hole if we're not.
And also the birth of Paul Rudd's career.
Harry and the Henderson. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Maybe that was kind of creepy. Okay, that's a big long list. Time Bandits.
Don't touch it. It's evil.
Oh yeah, Watership Down was like the third thing we named, Zalia, for sure. Okay, now give me a moment. I'm going to fire up Steam here and let's try Strange Antiquities. Yeah, a lot of those are sci-fi. Flight of the Navigator is definitely sci-fi. The one time I went to summer camp, my cabin leader read to us from Dahl's autobiography. Oh,
he
man.
had the description of having a dental procedure, which I read once 35 years ago, and which is still burnt in about here.
That is awful. Folks, I'm going to need just a second here because the game has started in full screen mode and I need to get in there and fix it real quick. Oh, there we go. Now it's running windowed. Thank you. Thank you for running windowed. Here we go. Come over here. I have returned. All right, go down like this. I'm talking to myself.
If you can find it, and I can tell you where to find it, it's on YouTube. Kate Winslet's first professional acting job was a very late 90s 6-episode BBC, maybe 8 BBC SF drama series called Dark Season, in which she was the sidekick to a suspiciously Doctor-esque character written by one Russell T Davies, who investigated strange goings on at their school. Like, for example, in the story where the show behaved itself, computers being used to network kids' minds by a goth, chthonic worshipping software developer called Mr. Eldritch.
Wow.
And then in the second story, the lesbian Nazi archaeologists show up to unearth the World War II era AI buried beneath the school playing field.
We understand why he went on to Doctor Who now, right? Then again, there was also a little kids' TV sitcom called Dizzy Heights about two guys running a hotel, which my child brain decided was basically the children's version of House of Leaves.
That's entirely legit, and I back your child brain hypothesis.
Okay, I'm going to switch screens for a second here, folks. Give me a second to get the game up and running. Okay, hold on. Keep talking. I do the thing.
I would also hardly recommend, if you want something else in that field, Century Falls, Moonfleet, and the one whose name I can never remember, but which is a kid who has recently suffered trauma, moves to her uncle's lighthouse, and the first episode ends with her watching the words, "Help me," be written in dust on a mirror.
Great, that sounds creepy. All right, I think that works.
Moondial, yeah. Century Falls. Freaking love Century Falls.
Any of these things.
Oh, don't worry, they're all on YouTube.
Is that a good thing?
For me.
I'm not sure. All right, I'm going to put headphones on. I don't know if Alistair's going to or not. Probably not.
Oh, what the hell? Feeling saucy.
Elidor? I don't know what.
Yeah.
Elidor.
Anything written by Alan Garner as well.
I hear clicky sounds, but I don't hear any music. You gonna go fetch forth your headphones? Yeah. Okay.
And also put my naughty tissue in the bin.
We need the movies and shows that messed us up podcast. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, isn't that what social media is?
A colleague of mine is doing it.
Really?
It's called Discomfort Blanket.
Discomfort Blanket.
And at present, it is a Patreon exclusive.
Patreon exclusive. All right, we have to dig up a link to that. We'll try to do that at the break, everybody. That sounds good. Oh, there's another thing we need to talk about at the break. Don't let me forget, mods. Even if we wind up doing it at the end, we need to talk about Andrew and Franklin's Kickstarter, please.
Yeah.
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 Say, yeah. I don't remember the Lighthouse one, but I'll look it up. Probably not Round the Twist, which was something different.
Oh, so fucking good.
Based on Paul Jennings' books. Okay.
I loved Round the Twist.
You were talking about things I don't recognize, and
Round the
that's
Twist was
okay.
an Australian show about 3 kids moving to a lighthouse, common occurrence, with their dad, and increasingly reality-bending things happened. One of the bully's sidekicks narrated everything like it was a sporting event.
Okay, I had the Boxcar Children, so I guess that's the cool.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. You got enough space there?
I'm good. I will be invisible, but that's okay.
No. You're there. You're in the screen. All right, here we go. Hang on a second. Look, good procedure here. I must read the content warnings because I forgot to update the buttons. And okay, content warnings for Strange Antiquities include, I'm putting them in the chat. Headline content warnings for death and dying and horror themes. So quite similar to the previous game. Round the Twist has this weird sentient scarecrow, doesn't it? Okay. Interesting. Good play. There was the German dubbed into English, Tim Tyler, the boy who sold his lab.
That sounds deeply fucked up, and I'm somehow unaware of it.
All right, I've already checked all the options. I'm not hearing anything anymore. Maybe it's only coming through this ear. Hold on. Oh. Game, please behave. There we go. All right, I just want to do one ear. All right, here we go. This is the demo for Strange Antiquities, which is the developer sequel. I'm calling it developer sequel because I don't know if it's meant to be chronologically connected to the other game.
The term I discovered recently.
Is there a term of art?
Yes, there is, because I discovered it because I was reading up about, this is a sidebar, but it's worthy. There is a movie version of War of the Worlds releasing on Amazon Prime tomorrow, starring Ice Cube as an NSA security analyst. Hold on, I'm coming back around. Who is trying to guide his family to safety through an alien invasion via his screen. It is a screen life movie.
Is this like the same one as that previous one where the actor had to like log into different social media accounts to find the daughter?
And here's where we circle back around to the term. Yes, fantastic zero budget movie called Searching, starring John Cho, about a guy looking for his daughter when she goes missing. Look at every screen. There's a second plot happening under it. There is a sequel to that called Missing, which is also very good, but has nothing to do with it aside from the format. And that is how I learned the term for this that you're referring to is anthology sequel.
And then I need to think about how I feel about that. Because it's not well, I guess it depends. Okay, so in publishing, there are two terms that are used to describe books which are a collection of short works. There is a collection, and a collection is work by the same author. And an anthology is a collection by different authors, usually with some sort of unifying theme. So I guess
Dark Pictures anthology.
The Dark Pictures refers to themselves as anthologies. They're games with similar mechanics, but widely different storylines. So I guess anthology works. Now,
Archer's Goon. Possibly my all-time favorite book.
I'm thinking of an episode of Wizards versus Aliens, a crew commissioned to keep the crew of the Sarah Jane Adventures employed after the sudden death of Elizabeth Sladen. Called The 13th Floor, in which two characters find themselves in an alternate reality, fall in love, have a child, live as a family for a decade, and then they get returned to the original reality and their kids stop existing. Perfect 5 o'clock telly for 8 to 12-year-olds. Oh my god. Behave or you won't exist.
Along similar lines,
Wow.
the final... that's a great choice. Along similar lines, the final episode of epically strange Geordie youth biker saga, Biker Grove, finished with one of the characters discovering the script and reality breaking down.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anthology sequel. So we're so our definition of anthology sequel is same framing mechanics by the same developer.
I think that's the definition we're running with. Yeah.
Okay, so if this studio made Strange Candy Shop, which was completely different,
Strange Confectionaries.
Strange Boulanger or something, that would be bread. Boulanger. Strange Boulanger. Okay. Please make me Strange Boulanger. I want to like combine different things in the layers of a croissant.
Exactly like Halloween 3.
Halloween 3, anthology sequel. Okay. I'm warming up to this new term. I had to give up on watching BG by then, but I'd heard a rumor it's all going up on one streaming service.
I am pretty certain that episode is on YouTube.
Okay. Am I good to start now?
Let's do it. Sorry about the digression.
No. The digression is excellent. I'm just... I know us. If we don't actually start the game, we're not going to actually start the game. All right, here we go.
Ooh. A thaumaturge's apprentice has a lot to learn. Every object must be treated with care, and it is important to identify the harmful from the harmless, the potent from the mild.
Oh, interesting. See, he's found the markings on this.
It was only supposed to be a temporary arrangement when Eli left the shop, strange antiquities in my hands. None of us knew by then. Pendulum was already swinging. The terrible certainty that could not be stopped. I love that it's number 2.
Yes, that's lovely. Beautiful doors. Look at the ivy. Look at the little glow around the light.
Also, we found a music budget.
Yes. Well, the previous game had pretty much 1, 2, 3 pieces of music. So, you right?
Yeah, I'm good.
We can
stick out to it.
See if he gets summoned.
The ravens were an omen. A circling unkindness of black wings and cheerless cries that seemed even then to signal the start of a rising dread.
That's the correct collective noun.
An omen
for
of
ravens. No. An unkindness.
An unkindness.
An unkindness of ravens. Ooh, I love collective nouns. And yes, the music's changed multiple times. Ooh. Ooh. Look at that symbol. It's a 5-leaf clover.
Look at the kitty.
And the art style has changed as well.
So radically different. You must immediately pet the cat.
Of course. Oh, look, by Chromic. Oh.
Aww.
Hello, kitty.
Hey, buddy.
Do we have different effects if I pet you in different ways? Apparently. I'm not ringing the bell. There are many things in the shop.
There's frog things.
Oh, look. These are weights.
Okay.
Hang on.
That's a hand of glory.
Well...
That's a hand of glory.
It certainly looks like a hand of glory, yes.
That's
look, there's a
fleshy
scale.
thorn crown.
Okay. Don't want any hints. What happens to the potted plant? Can I just move it? I'm not allowed to put it on the scale. Here. Put it up here. No. The plant lives there. Everything's stored.
I kind of love that everything swings when you move the viewpoint. That's
also,
cute.
Look.
Yeah, that's where the scary shit's locked in. Although there is something up top that looks like it might be your old viewer from Strange Horticulture.
This?
Top right. Top left. Top right of the locked grid.
This.
That.
What's this?
Box.
Some kind of key. Do you have anything that's that shape? Hmm. A murder of crows and the unkindness of ravens. Corvid slander. Exactly. Nothing seems to be that you again.
That's alive.
Okay, I can inspect. Here we go. Move the cursor over different parts of the object to inspect it. So,
Iron.
color and composition, a sense of touch, scent and sound, inner perception, vibe.
Thank you, Herban. I will be grabbing that.
The watch house girl communicates with ghosts in an old lifeboat station. So, oh, so this is the label. I can change it with a shape or an icon.
This is a major upgrade.
Right? Interesting. Are these... That's an infinity symbol. These look Norse runic to me.
Yeah.
But that and that look astrological.
Yep. There's a couple of straight up pagan in here as well.
Interesting. So, green marble, iron. Oh, look, it's... No, that symbol isn't changing. Color and composition. Oh, green marble and iron. A sense of touch. Intricate
it might
detailing.
Very well be Herban.
Cool and smooth. Intricate detail. Scent and sound. I have nothing to remark. Okay. Inner perception. Nothing. Okay. Now where's, like, let's go back over here. Hold on, there's something here too. Is this? Ooh.
Those symbols match the symbols on your labels. Fairly sure.
They certainly invoke it. There's dials and drawers. Ooh. Explore.
So this is a game designed for people who do what you do.
What is this?
Well, you just turned on some functionality. They're expecting you to go here. Undermere, we're definitely in the same loose neighborhood.
But, no, we're in the city. We're in the city of Undermere as opposed to the world. Look. Ooh. Okay, so we have the same, it looks like, map-based exploration mechanic.
No mention of the other shop. So
Yet. I'm just getting warmed up here. Hang on. I gotta poke at everything. Wendy, we're exploring the couch cushions. There's my map. This has me very... Look, same stain.
it's a very specific shape, doesn't it? I love that we got the cattail in the background.
Here a second. Because look at the placement of these empty ones.
Mm-hmm. You think you're going to end
There
up finding
are-
some symbols?
1, 2, 3, 4 empty tile spaces. Hang on a second. We have some repetition. See? Hang on. Hold on. Start. Be methodical. Let's do this symbol. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then there's 7 times. So let's pick the next one. The 1, 2, 3.
Do you need a notebook?
5, 6, 7. Each of the symbols seems to be repeated 7 times, but not in an exact match. In sets of... Ooh! So that does something, but it doesn't do something now for me. Cardinal directions? Yeah, they're left corner of the city looks like a ducky. Okay, we'll take a look. Oh, look, my magnifying glass has come in. Yes. We can... Barrows, etc. Okay. Magnifying glass away. I hope, somehow. I accidentally clicked on a place. Oh. That gave me 2 bad marks. Alright, okay. Stop messing around, Marguerite. What is this?
Stop messing around, Marguerite. Aside from this, what's this do?
These look like new things that I need to identify,
Those look like
maybe?
pendants, yeah.
Maybe if I pay attention, the game will actually give me some instructions as opposed to just, you know, jazz. Here's my magnifying glass. I need my magnifying glass. I want you over here with my map. You can use shift to bring up a magnifying glass. Okay. It's just a function now. Oh, that's cool. What are you? On thalmic fields. All thalmic objects produce a field of sorts. Although invisible to the naked eye, they can be observed by placing an object over a thalmic lens. This is a diurnal field pattern. These fields are not fully understood, despite attempts to study them over the years. And then, folks, we're about to have an ad run in about 30 seconds, so I have to put everything down for 3 minutes now. That makes me sad. So, apologies for the commercialism. Let's get the break out of the way, and then we will come back and play with them. Apparently the element with alchemical symbol representing Taurus zodiac symbol is bismuth. Okay. Sounds good. There's another drawer here. This looks like one of these tiles. Look. I wonder if it'll make clicky noises if I put it in the right place. Well, look at all the orientation of these symbols. This thing is always pointed up.
So maybe that.
Well, it just doesn't say anything. Let me see what happens. I mean, I can put them there. But there's no, like, proof that it's the right symbol. What does this say? Remember, I've stored a couple of items in the cellar of the wine merchant next door. Wine merchant next door, you say? Where am I? Wine merchant next door.
You are 29, Strange
Am I 29?
Antiquities.
Strange Antiquities. 29. Wine merchant next door. I have 2 next doors.
Do you have numbers for them?
No. Where's my magnifying glass? Well, that's only a single house, and that one's got 2. So let's try the wine merchant next door. There is a mode for the game, Ozzy. Let me show you really quick. Where you can put on simplified text. Shall we try that instead? Let's go back. So this makes it much easier to read. Okay. I like the different types of text and fonts, but for stream purposes, why don't we leave that on? I don't know who EW is. Let's see. What are these different things? I think this was my...
That's your good thermic energy, bad thermic energy.
This is just my drawer. Yeah, I definitely have a customer, but I'm ignoring them. Stored a couple of items in the cellar of the wine merchant next door. So, we are number 29, and I think this is the wine merchant next door. I should not have come here.
Or it's the other one.
My meter is creeping up. All right, so let's try the other one.
The proprietor, a Mrs. Cranmore, begrudgingly granted me access to the cellar when I explained that I am from Strange Antiquities next door. Yes, well, take the Lord of them out of here, would you? I can't say no to Eli after all. After all he's done for me. I don't like the thought of those unnaturals in my cellar.
Items discovered.
Ooh, things. Tchotchkes.
All right, well. How do I inspect? I right-click. Color and composition. A dark green gemstone, wood and bronze. These markings have been carved in. Polished stone, cool and smooth metal. Nothing to remark about scent or sound. Nothing to remark about inner perceptions. Right to inspect. Yellowed paper and green glass. Cool and smooth, papery. Well, I would expect as much. It has a strong odor, and and when I shake it, it rattles.
Which suggests there's things in there.
Yeah. Nothing to remark. Interesting. Okay, and what about this one? Stone and gold. Hard and cool. Detailed engraving. Oh, ooh, the top is warm. Nothing sight and sound. Nothing inner perception. Okay. Well, let's put you on the shelf. Oh, yeah. I like how it hangs up when I place things like that. I want to look at this one. It's glowing. A pearlescent blue glass. Cool and smooth. Nothing. All right, I guess we'll try a customer now. But so I can file this away because I've completed that piece of paper. There's no book, right? There's no book with the things what I'm supposed to figure out. And I wonder what these are. Sorry. Let me look at my map really quick. Don't seem to interact with it at all. I wonder if these are like other amulets that are just... Can I hang them up? Yeah, okay. Is there any reason not to? Well, I don't know if there's any reason not to hang them up right now. So just leave you together in there for now. Map away. I've got a paper to figure out about thermic fields. I've got this little tile here. All right. Today is Thursday. I guess let's pet the cat. Ooh, sorry.
It's not that much of music. If it's going to be more comfortable for you, I'll just turn the headphones off.
Whatever's comfortable for you. I'm just trying not to keep bumping into it. Okay.
I'll deal.
Oh, sorry, everybody. I've muted the game audio. I just realized. Here we go. Music's low.
I'm also frozen in video.
Have we? Put your hand in front of the...
The one camera is being squirrely tonight.
Yeah. Well, okay. Can you still hear us? Wait till the camera's working. Hang on a second. Let me go over to Discord. Yeah, everybody can still hear us. They just can't see us. Give a thumbs up. Very strange. All right, I'll worry about it. I'm not quite sure why the camera keeps resetting. Let's see if there's anything I can do. I'm going to deactivate it and reactivate it. Oh, that worked. Okay, good. There we go. Game capture's working, audio was working, the camera just keeps hiccuping. But now I know I can deactivate it and reactivate it from within the scene, so that's fantastic. Oh, my guess is that since I had to upgrade to Windows 11 recently, there's still a bit of background hiccupness going on. All right, so we still have this. Whatever that is. I still don't know what that is. All right, let's pet the cat. Sweet kitty. Oh, look, there's a bug. It keeps going around the clock.
Oh, it's adorable.
Can't do any. Ooh, there's a button. Oh! What do you do?
It's not a lunar clock. That's a lunar clock.
Oh, it's the lunar phase.
The lunar phases.
That's really cool. I appreciate that. This is the locked collection. All right. Scroll over this way a bit. And then I still want to play with these scales. I think it's about figuring out the weight. 2 pounds. What is this weigh? Less than 2. Right. You weigh 1 pound. You weigh 1.5 pounds. Apparently, I can only have one weight at a time. Hi, baby. Come on up. Excuse me. The child beckons. Hang Interesting.
Not bad.
All right. Well, good to know. I guess let's deal with the customer now. See what happens. Everybody ready? Well, hold on. I want to look for more buttons I can push. I don't see any more buttons. So there's something here. Like if I put...
It won't let you put that there. Oh my.
It's implying...
It's a display plan.
But look, there's a weight. It makes me think if I put the right things on it, something will happen. Whatever that is, it wasn't that. Okay. Can't do anything with that. We've already found this little doohickus. That has a key that I don't currently have. I don't see any other buttons anywhere. All right, customer it is. Eli White.
I've been called away to assist in an urgent matter in Ravenglass. I must leave at once. I'm leaving the shop in your care with some reluctance. Use of my reference materials. Here, take this.
Finally, the book.
There's an index in the back that may be useful to you. In doubt, study it carefully. And remember, there are some powerful artifacts here. In no circumstances seek entry to any locked doors, drawers, or cupboards, like I know you won't. In fact, safest not to touch anything at all. Should be back in a few days.
What am I supposed to do for a few days if I can't touch anything? Place. EW though. Use arrow keys to navigate the shop. Alright. Much easier. Or you could just zoom out appropriately. Alright, now let's look at the book. Come here, book. Strange Artifacts, a guide to occult objects. So we're enchanting to broom them. Dun 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 dun.
Come on, you assholes, we got 4 more floors to do.
Okay. Contents. Ecumenical? Ares Remnant, Binding Seed, Ethereal Key, Eye of Carnunos, oh dear.
Guys, the Lillian, Hearing Charm, Heart Chamber. Horned Shackle. Hunter's Boon is a crossover.
Oh?
That was a plant in the first one, wasn't it?
Don't remember.
Lamb Siphon, Libula, Oxford Spire, Restful Mather, Selemic Totem.
All sorts of stuff. Okay. Okay, so that's the table of contents. What's this? Index. Subject, Black Heart, referenced in Lamb's Siphon. Bronze. Oh, okay. So these are subject. Danger, Dark Death, Demon. Interesting. Knight of Thorns. Index. Okay. This red hook mark. Is that just close? Yeah. Okay. So we've got characteristics, I guess. And here's a ooh, people. The thermometer. Oh no. Oh no, my camera's frozen again. Okay. Hang on a second. Turn it off. Naughty camera. Knock it off. Okay, so the thaumaturge. Oh, look, he's animated. He's moving.
Eli is the thaumaturge, a collector and curator of powerful objects. Objects that to the untrained eye may appear dull and lifeless, but that in the right hands and armed with the right knowledge can be a gateway to so much more. For Eli, the quest to unearth and understand each new object has been the driving force of his adult life. As owner of strange antiquities, Eli is a stern master. He knows firsthand what can happen if the right precautions are not taken. doesn't tend to show much emotion, but he does have a more tender side. A side that is mostly reserved for the store's cat, Jupiter. Jupiter also has a card. Devourer of Soul. Jupiter is the thaumaturge's cat, or more accurately, Eli is Jupiter's thaumaturge. Jupiter found strange anomalies, perhaps antiquities, perhaps drawn to the curiosities within and made it his home. Eli was more than happy to accommodate him. He learned early on that Jupiter was his own master.
Cat.
His business is his own, but it largely consists of regular naps, terrorizing rodents, and midnight explorations of Undermere Pond. What he does on his excursions is a mystery, but he seems to be well known among the town's residents.
Yay!
A good boy.
I'm going to turn the game music down just a touch right now. It's a bit loud. Okay. Yes, Jupiter definitely has heterochromia. Hang on a second. See? Jupiter is a very good kitty. All right. So, guess we should see if there's a customer.
Let's do it.
Thomas Pope.
Congratulations. Today is the day you meet the great Thomas Pope. That's me. I'm a man of two loves, fresh mountain air and a little white dog called Hamish.
Oh.
I reserve some room for laughter among friends and shops with cats in them. If you'd be so kind, I'm looking for a replacement for my hunter's boon.
Okay. So, let's look at the characteristics of the hunter's boon.
Had a mark up front, even though it isn't in the index.
Oh, here they all are. If I go back to the index, hunter's boon. A hunter's boon is a primitive item. They grant the power of the predator, enhancing perception and agility. They're made from trophies taken from slain beasts, with those from the deadliest predators being the most prized. They are simple items without embellishment. Okay. Simple items without embellishment. So I guess what we do is we pick up something.
That's a hunter's boon, I will bet.
This?
Nope, 2 to the right, same level.
This.
Yeah.
Let's inspect it. It has some evil quality to it. I do not like it. I do not like to hold it. A soft sound, like a serpent's whisper,
Or it could be possessed.
emanates from within. Hard and rough, coarse fibers. Bone yellowed white. Simple objects without adornment as trope. Like if there was a tooth. This reminds me. Yellowy brown, yellowy white. Smooth but hard ridges. Nothing to remark. It gives me a sensation of power. As it says in the book, trophies taken from slain beasts.
Like a sense of
They grant the power of the predator, enhancing perception and ability. So this is a good choice. But is there anything else I can do to like verify? See if there's anything in here under like power. No. Range, nothing under hunting. I think that's our best bet,
You think so?
honestly.
identified. Tiger's tooth, trophy from a predator.
On closer inspection, it gives a sensation of power. Book content discovered. An Osric ring.
These somewhat macabre objects were originally made as offerings to the goddess Corchin, but the practice fell out of favor as belief waned. They're hard to come across now, but they are occasionally sought out with their ability to keep vermin at bay. Some say that they can hear Corchin's unearthly hiss when they hold an Osric ring up to their ear.
So that's what we held earlier. You can add labels to items while inspecting them using right click. Okay, so you, I think,
Are an Osric ring.
we heard. I like that they give you so much more
Me too.
options. Okay. Yeah, see? I can... Oh, and it'll, when I mouse over it, it'll zoom in on my tag.
Nice.
That's really a nice feature. These are just plants, apparently. But I can't move them. Wait, I'm curious about something.
Just a reminder as well, folks, it's always a pleasure to see you, but if you are tired or your time zone is unsocial, please step out, take a nap. That's what VOD Howler is for.
Okay. All right. Shall we?
Let's do it.
Jack Hungerford.
Extraordinary again. Dark shadows hide dark deeds. So my dad always used to say. The shadows have grown darker since he passed.
Hey, Varen.
2 minutes gone. Everything dark is set up in my house. I'm told a shadow hold will draw it out.
Shadow hole. What is a shadow? Let's find out.
I'm guessing Ghostbusters trap, basically.
When I click on Hunter's Moon now, does it show me what it was? No, it just...
No, but it ticks.
Shadow hole.
Shadow hold, or a shardic vessel, is a container of any kind, sometimes a jar or a bottle, or some sort of box. It can be used to contain an Ashardic spirit, the manifestation known as creeping dark, pulling it from the shadows like poison from a wound. They are decorated with an elaborate design called a shadow catcher.
Kind of pattern. A shadow catcher design. All right, so let's...
I mean,
like this?
that's one strong possibility. The other one is
The other one is, sorry.
right-hand shelf halfway down. See it? Just next to the bottle that your customer is currently over. Yeah. I think your first instinct might be best.
Got the loops, it's got the points, it's got the V's. Shadow catcher. Oh, see, so those bolded terms are interactable. They take me to the other characteristics. Excellent cross-reference. Poison from a wound. Shadow hole. Okay. It's my first time on the stream and it's so lovely. I've just watched the VODs before now. Hello! Hi, Partial Stars. Thanks for joining
it's so
us.
good to see you.
Deeply appreciate the Shield Company while chipping away at work stuff. Thanks for streaming. By all means, listen in and chill out with us because we are currently playing Strange Antiquities. This is the demo, which is the anthology sequel to Strange Horticulture, which we just finished. And what I should probably do right now while I'm thinking about it is remind everybody about the content warnings for this game, just so you're informed. There is death and dying and horror themes. So if those are of concern to you, maybe this isn't the VOD for you. But if you've played Strange Horticulture with us or listened in or watched the VODs, so far it seems very similar. All right. I'm thinking this is our shadow hold.
You're right.
Sure.
The shape, especially the embossed shape, is pretty much exactly that.
Oh, this is my guess of a shadow catcher. Here we go, buddy. Oh, I'm still getting used to the controls. No!
Wasn't the item I'm looking for. Just slow down and think this through more carefully. And maybe it was the other one.
Right. Where did the item go?
I think you broke
it's still
it.
there.
Oh, no.
It's still there. That's not a shadow hold. Interesting.
That's a red herring, because that is point for point the same damn design.
Mm-hmm.
You want to try the other one? The first one we looked at?
This guy.
Yeah.
This guy.
Yeah.
Well, let's look at what this is. They don't look similar at all.
That looks like something Nathan Drake would carry.
What about this? The alignment's not right. Is
No.
a container of any kind.
Although
sometimes a jar or a bottle or a box.
Although
that's why we messed up, because it's not
hustle.
it's not a necklace.
Yep. And thanks for the steer on that, Herban. Appreciate it.
Right. This is a shadow catcher design. This is similar. It has the loops. And it has the vents.
So let's take it back to first principles. Let's look at everything we've got.
Let's use our magnifying glass. So that is a candidate. I think that cross pattern is too simplistic for this. Be a box or a container or a jar of some kind. And this is, we only have a couple of jars here. Right. So I think the jar is the option to go with. Because these are just our weights, right? Okay. Here you go. Shadow hold, I hope. Excellent. The item is a container of some sort. The design on the bottle is the same as the sketch. Kinda. Good. A sun bond.
Sunbond is small and lightweight, designed to be carried discreetly and made of a non-precious metal of some kind, housing a gemstone of light. They carry the warmth and the light of the sun, brightness that can pierce the darkest gloom.
Yeah, and then, see, this is an auto-labeled thing, which I've turned on.
And Urban's right. The design's just turned.
Yeah.
Which tells us we got to look at everything.
This is going to be a little more tricky, which is good.
4 minutes to it.
Yeah, I see. All right, well, let's pet the cat.
Good one, Jupiter.
Good job. Let's see who our next customer is. The Postie!
Hey! What's with all these ravens flying about under me today? Can't remember ever seeing anything like that. Good day to be the sort who believes in dark omens. Anyway, here's a letter. You go.
It's Charlie, go ahead.
We discovered some papers in a hidden desk drawer in the boatyard last night. Mr. Jones almost threw them in the fire pit, but I asked to take a look at them first. Man does like to burn things. They look old. Maybe there's nothing much of use here, but I thought of you when I came across an entry on the shin. Yours, Charlie Weathers.
Shin.
Check your book.
It is raining in the game. Check the window. The shin. Yeah, it's not an
It
object.
ain't in your book.
No, maybe in my book, but it's... Nothing comes up under shin. I made a reference to fire, though. No. Nothing under fire, either. Let's go to the map and see if we can find something about the shin. Look, strange horticulture is on here as well. Number two.
Cool. Where is it?
Number 2.
Hey.
Is us. I don't see anything in here about the shin. Interesting. Alright, well, put the map away for now. Here's some papers to... Like a reference tool, right? Or a district or something? Not quite sure. Another little piece we found. And then these 2 objects, which I think we're just going to wind up having to identify at some point. But save it for now. Right, folks, we got another ad break that's going to run. Believe it or not, we're almost to the halfway point of this. We're past the halfway point of the stream. So if you haven't had a stretch break since you've joined us, please do take a chance to get up and wiggle around a little bit. Get yourself a beverage if you need it, maybe a snack. This is a good time to check in on any pets or if you need to take any medication for this period of time in your day. We're going to take our ad break and then we'll see what the next visitor brings.
cat.
Hello, sweetie. Where are you going? If I put the camera in the window, do you think it's probably too dark to
Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot.
Let's try. Let's try. Let's see. Okay, a little bit of disorientation here for a second, folks. Does it go behind? No. Dark. It's very too dark. Oh well. I tried. I tried to show you Twiglet. But that's not working. Alright, let's try anyway. Let's go back together. Twiglet is not appearing on the camera. Okay. Let's try another customer. First we have to pet the camera. What has just happened? What is happening?
How was it that background that we've not used in 3 years?
Because I changed it. Just before...
That was the Alex approved shenanigans background.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. It said Alex approved.
Oh, that's the old background. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. You've pet the cat. I have not unlocked an achievement for petting the cat yet.
It will be mine. Oh, yes.
I'm just going to sit here and pet the cat until I get an achievement. It is a demo. They may not give me achievements on it. Which will make me sad. I'm trying, Jupiter. I'm trying very hard. There we go. Julia Braddock. Ah, Jupiter, we meet again. Our paths crossed last night on Prince's Street. We shared a moment before he slunk off into the dark to do his business. I wonder if you can help me. I'm visiting my grandmother later, and I want to bring her something. She lives all alone on the edge of town out on Clanbrook Road. I don't always manage to get out there as often as I'd like. I thought I'd maybe bring her a moon heart in case it brought her some comfort. A moon heart. Index in the back, that might be helpful. Moon heart. It's a Selenic totem.
Okay.
These carved totems, more commonly known as moon hearts, can be imbued with a sentiment or feeling, such as love or joy, and then held tightly to recall the same feeling. They sometimes feature crescent shapes associated both with the Selenic and Noctic disciplines, so moon and night. Indeed, the form of the item itself will often have a connection to either the moon or the night. Okay. Carved tokens.
Remember that obelisk you got with the crescent
feature
on top
crescent
of it?
shapes. Yeah, exactly.
That guy, second shelf far right, next to the cute little far side looking deer.
Yes. Carved objects featuring the moon. Hey, Tin Can, how's it going?
Tin Can, how you doing?
Hi, everybody. We've got some raiders who are joining us. Tin Can is the delightful Amber, and they've been probably working on a bunch of audio stuff just recently, and we've got something on his tail as he walks behind the monitor.
Oh, no,
of
wait.
course.
Wait, something wonderful might be about to happen.
The sound perverts have arrived. Amazing. Appreciate it. Folks, we are playing... Oh no, he's gone away again. Twiglet! The boy is not interested in being perceived this evening. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm trying. We've been listening to them boys kissing. Okay, that's good to me. We are playing the demo for Strange Horticulture's anthology sequel, Strange Antiquities. And as you can see, our job is to push the wrong button a whole lot this evening. Our job is to identify objects that have been brought into our possession. As you can see, like we've identified this as a hunter's boon, and we think we know what this is, and we know what this is. Cricket honors the sound perverts with brief appearance. Yes, very much. But I also want to remind the new raiders joining us that this game does have some content warnings for death and dying and horror themes, though I'm not sure how many of them we'll encounter in the demo. Right now, this lady has come to us letting us know that she wants a moon heart for her grandmother, which is as we have read in our important book, is a Selenic totem carved in with feelings and imbued with feelings that can be used to pass to other people. Now, on the subject of moon-shaped things, crescent pendant far left, middle far left. Let's take a look. Here's another good candidate. Right. So we're looking for something that it reminds us of the moon. They sometimes feature crescent shapes. And then the form of the item itself will often have a connection to either the moon or the night. So this is a candidate. I agree. I don't think that's a very good candidate.
That looks like 3/4 of a Stargate to me.
That doesn't quite say moon to me. That's hovering.
That's alarming.
This is our other big candidate, is this thing right here. So I'm not quite sure if we should just start guessing, or if... I wonder if there are any feelings associated with it. Article, detailed engraving. The fact that the gold on this is warm kind of disturbs me. Oops, wrong button. Let's inspect this. Color and composition. A cheap metal of some kind, probably pewter. And bone that's yellowed in some sort of brown fabric.
This thing has none vibes.
And detailed engraving and a rough fabric. Scent and sound. Nada. Inner perception. Nada. So we're going to kind of have to guess, I think. This is the stronger guess for me. They're both carved, and they both feature crescent shapes. So let's give it a try. Nope. Ooh. All right, that didn't do well. So let's try this one then. Nope.
Shocking.
That one's not it either. I'm in the red zone now, so I gotta be careful. Let's try inspecting this. One smooth. It's just a pearl iron and a pearlescent blue glass. That doesn't help me any. What else reminds us of the moon? That doesn't. Let's try feeling. Clinic totem. It just cross-references. Sometimes feature crescent shapes. Form of the item itself will often have a connection to either the moon or the night.
So let's look for connections to the night.
There's nothing under night. It's a lot of things are connected to these sorts of... Yeah, we might need to try a hint on this one.
We have hints.
Yeah.
Tight.
Top row, look at how the moon is rising behind the tree in the sketch.
Oh, good shout.
This? Let's take a look at it. All right. White paint on wood. Buff and Norl. No sense. Inner perception. Nothing to remark. The only other thing I see with, like, moon on it, though...
I'd be in favor of giving that a shot.
We'll give it a try. Nope. And I've blacked out. A deep fear has taken root. I must break the hold it has over me.
We're going to roll the bones. Good job.
What did the cat just do?
He just played with the dice.
Click a segment of the seal and bank the dice to break it. Oh, I get it. This is Yahtzee.
It's Yahtzee.
All right. There you go. But 2 cats. So what if it's just I need 2 pair? There we go, 2 pair. Fuck those. Because I need 2 cats and
2 stars.
2 of something else. There we go. Why did that not work?
Because you didn't go for the 2 specific things.
The goal is to break the seal. Match dice symbols to a section of the seal to break it.
Oh.
Stars are wild. They can be any symbol as long as they are all the same. Roll the dice as many times as you like. Click dice to lock or unlock them. If you get 3 crossed bones before banking, you lose a life. 5 of a kind automatically breaks the seal. Stars are wild. They can be any symbol as long as they are all the same. Okay. So lock the cats.
Roll the other 3. Is
that a star?
No. I'm assuming that's what went wrong, at any rate. 2 snakes and a kitty.
Right. So that can be banked. That fixes the seal.
And we're back.
Interesting. Okay. All right, so she's back.
See you later, Rosie. Nice of you to stop by. Always a pleasure.
Moonheart.
Thanks for the list. There's some great stuff on that.
All right, so we've tried this. We've tried that. Yeah, this is kind of sort of night related. That's my next guess. An owl, maybe. And we tried that. Bat. Oh, let's take a look at the bat. I have no inner perception of it. Every sound has become both louder and clearer. And that's not a characteristic of this type of charm. My heart feels lighter.
Didn't we identify that already?
Raised detailing. Bronze. It says my heart feels lighter. Let's try this then. Nope. Grief. I feel like I'm guessing very randomly. Remark. Even texture. I mean, it is crescent shaped like the moon. And now that I know how to do the puzzle and I don't have any lasting effects, we're almost out of time for tonight anyway. Far right next to the tree. This one? Let's try this. appears to be a fossilized creature of some sort. We'll look at the owl next. Yeah. Rough and pitted. I notice a slight out-of-body feeling, like my hands belong to someone else. Okay, you're not a feel-good thing. Let's try the owl. That's another night symbol. Light-colored wood. Been polished. Nothing set in sound. I'm overcome by a warm, loving emotion.
I mean...
Okay. A warm, loving emotion sounds like what we're looking for. Finally! Woo! This is a carved totem. The owl is associated with the night. It bears a concealed crescent shape. Oh. Yeah. Using the closer inspect tool tells me it imparts a feeling of joy. Wow, this is going to be real complicated.
Eva count. These stone items weigh the same as a man's heart, according to popular myth.
Interesting.
The truth is a little less dramatic, but the weight of these items is nevertheless important, and should not stray more than a hair from precisely one. They are placed on the chest of those in a coma to draw them out.
Well, here's hoping we don't have to draw anyone out of a coma. Oh, Jupiter! What a rough day we've had! Now, see? Been labeled. Alright. Oh, a new person. Edmund Bishop. Hey, Moxie!
The behavior of these ravens is disturbing, said the minister. Cruel, they only hunt. It's omnivores, carrion eaters mostly, but they will take anything they can get at. They will kill, if necessary. I didn't plan on dropping in today. There is something happening out there I would like to know.
Okay.
A voice of Kernunos might help put me at ease. Or might do the opposite.
A voice of Kernunos. Let's see.
I love how so far the guys were like, hello, I am serious business, and your one awesome female person is, I'm bringing a gift for my friend.
A torque. The name Voice of Kernunos is used to refer to any bronze torque that has certain imbued properties. With skill, such an item can be used to read the patterns of nature that are otherwise hidden to us. Kernunos is a pagan god of the forest and nature, typically depicted as a man with the antlers of a stag, often wearing or holding a torque. We have a torque right up here, but first, who are you? The
ornithologist.
An ornithologist, Kate!
The 14th Lord of Gleeston Castle is a man of wealth and privilege like the 13 before him. He is a man who would be easy to despise, as his father was, but he is well loved by those who know him. Now retired, he was a professor of ancient languages at the University of Cumbria. His real passion is birds. His students learned to divert particularly dense lectures on Latin to declension by asking about local owl species, or by quizzing the professor on increasingly exotic bird calls. Edmund was only too happy to oblige, spending hours recounting stories of his adventures in Africa. New Zealand.
He has bird facts.
He has bird facts.
Definitely has bird facts.
We need to talk about the roseate spoonbill.
We need to talk about the roseate spoonbill. Exactly. Exactly. All right. Well, we know what the object we're looking for is, but let's inspect it anyway. Bronze. It has an uneven texture. No sense or sound or inner perception. But you want the voice of Kernunos, and this can be nothing but. The item is made of bronze. A similar looking item appears around the neck of Kernunos in the sketch.
Spirit Eye. There are some who stay away from spirit eyes, believing them to be a window into a world that should not be seen, and others who deride their fear as nothing more than superstition. It is not clear exactly what they do show. Another layer beneath the visible world, perhaps. A layer that requires something more than the traditional senses to experience. They draw their power from the imposing symbols inscribed upon them. I think we know exactly what the spirit eye in the shop is.
Posing symbols drawn on them. Like these.
I was going to go with the actual eyeball, but I think that one might be slightly more likely.
Opposing symbols. See, the thing about this...
No opposing symbols.
No opposing
Yeah, I think you called it.
What was that thing called?
The Eye of Kanunos?
No, the voice of Kernunos we just identified. Spirit Eye. I'm just going to put a quick...
Evan says, did we talk about the thing we were supposed to remind you that we were supposed to be talking about?
No, we haven't yet. We'll do this. All right, because we are closed for the day. So that means I want to see what's going to happen as the end of day thing. Oh, boy. The cat. Let's see what happens, real. I know, he's got little socks. So what do we have that weighs at precisely a pound? Not that. That kind of does. Far too heavy. Kind of does. We have a lot of things that weigh roughly a pound, so let's not worry about that today. All right, good night to the spider. Good night to the kitty. See what happens.
The black mare thundered through the icy rain, shining wet in the silver moonlight. The cloaked rider was exhausted, cold, soaked to the bone. He knew he would not survive the night if he did not reach back Barrow. What the what? Oh. Oh my god, it's a journey.
Is this the shape of a district or something? Or an object?
That's manacles.
Ah, well spotted.
An escaped prisoner ran northwest. He hid me in the first building he came to.
Escaped prisoner ran northwest.
So let's pop the map open.
Yeah.
And let's see what's northwest of the prison.
Exactly. And then we'll probably have to wrap it up for the night. Our station. The old jail, number 10. Northwest. He had me in the first building he came to.
Oh.
Nice.
The dilapidated warehouse is dark and imposing, and the struggling flame of my lantern does little to pierce its depths. I slowly search through its contents with a sense of despair, wondering if I'm even in the right place at all, when suddenly and unexpectedly I uncover something of value. More relieved than elated, I take the trinket back to the shop for further study and a warm drink. Oh, that's gross as hell.
But did I have a dream?
I think you might have done.
It's like, oh, look at how pretty it is outside the window. Oh, good key. Huge black gemstones streaked with red.
I'm sure it's fine.
Polished wood and an iron sculpture. The gemstone is polished. The sculpture is rough. No scent or sound. No inner perception. Interesting. Let's see if I can save. I don't think I can. I think it's one of those that saves as it goes along. Yep. Don't want to. But I think we should. Should we end the game here?
We're going to do another 5 minutes.
Everybody okay with another 5 minutes? Shall we just do just one more? Just one more. Right. What could go wrong? Verona Green from the first game.
Crossover.
Oh, well, that's just perfect. Undermere fizzing with fear over these ravens, and the thaumaturge has left his apprentice in charge. Sorry, my dear. That was rude. Pay no attention to me. I'm an old lady who got out of the wrong side of the bed. These ravens have got us all, have got under my skin is all. Please do let Eli know that I was looking for him next time you see him, and pass on my many thanks for letting me borrow his copy of Hermetic Symbology. Oh boy. Hermetic Symbology, you say? I could use a read. Oh, now I have multiple books. Where am I going to store all these books? There are 3 branches of thaumaturgy. Each of these is split into 2 disciplines represented by the following symbols.
Oh, shit.
Right?
You got some
diurnal, individual, and celestial. These are various imbuements. Okay. Elements. Materials. Mundane elements. Bismuth, you were right. There it is, Taurus. And planetary metals. Seasons. Weather. More weather. And then Wiccan symbols. Interesting. All right. So what it tells me is just this kind of collection. It doesn't give me any indication of where these pieces belong just quite yet. Because this pattern isn't repeated. See? Or is it? Wait. Wait. Look. Okay, go away for a second. Go away. Look. So, one. Where did it start? It started here. This. Don't have that, but that is the same. That is, they do repeat, but no.
They do.
And then the Z. And so this will be the triangle-y one. And then the D. And then the upbeat, blah, blah, blah. And then the that, and the that, and the that. It does repeat. And the that, and the fish, and the D, and the up, and the thing, and the that. Okay, so hang on. I'm almost there. 2. That's, so this is this. And then the, and then the this. So you belong there.
How do you figure that out?
Watch. Okay, so start here. Because that's the first one of these I saw, right? Yeah. And then I found the next one of it. And I'm like, okay, I can't line that up. But then go round. See, that's the same. That's the same.
Oh, I got you.
That's the same. So this is one of the triangle with 3 legs underneath it. And we'll triangle with 3 legs on it, and then the D and the up and the X and the thing and the that, and this will be this symbol here is the same as this symbol here.
Because of the repetition.
And then this symbol here will be that symbol once we find those tiles. Cool. Now you can read the table. Oh! Let's try something now that I've placed one of these. Yeah, I'm guessing nothing's going to happen until I get all 4 of them. I guess I could read it, but it would be things like Mercury, forest, moon, etc.
Which is going to come in handy at some point.
But it is one repeatable phrase.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's 16 repeated characters. So that's good.
Imminent ad.
Yeah. Well, I think we'll hit a snooze because I think we're going to stop here. But I'm going to read her intro. The occult scholar. Verona's been a constant in Undermere for as long as the streets have had cobblestones and the churches have had bell towers. She's respected and feared, which she revels in, and she's revered and admired, which she tolerates. Her knowledge of the occult world is second to none, and her expertise has steered the citizens of Undermere away from catastrophe on more than one occasion. The near misses of the Selenic Flame and the Woken Dendru are 2 such events that spring to mind. So it's read my world state from the previous game. She's of the opinion that no problem is so great, no obstacle so insurmountable, that it can't be diminished by a properly brewed pot of tea. Love it. On that note, why don't we end for tonight? Amazing. Let me just snooze the ad break.
These are such fun games.
I really
fun.
enjoy these games. They're very fun and very detailed and very complicated, and I like them.
I like games where you can twiddle a knob and a thing happens.
It's like, ooh, what does this do if I poke at it? You know, that's my favorite kind of game. Right. So there's something we want to tell everybody about that was announced today. And that was, I'm going to go to the image and see if I can load it up. Yes. So Saturday, this coming Saturday, there's going to be a 6-hour live stream by a bunch of folks who are raising funds for Andrew and Franklin. If you don't know them, Andrew is Specky, correct?
Yes.
Who's a good stream buddy of ours. They are raising funds for Franklin's visa renewal. Trust me, there is no hell like visa ambiguity hell.
Even if this wasn't 2 close friends, this is a subject very close to our heart.
Yeah.
This was horrifying when we went through it years ago. It is more horrifying now, and it's doubly horrifying when you are a trans person just trying to fucking live.
Yeah. So there's going to be a charity fundraiser for them this weekend, this Saturday, noon to 6 UK time, including a preview of the Stella Firmer live show this November. So we wanted to share that with everybody. If you are interested and able to stop by and lend support or provide financial support, I'm sure they would greatly appreciate it. And this will be the featured boost in the full lid this week.
It will indeed. Well.
And I think that's about all we got going on.
Pretty much. Full lid will go live in 48 hours as usual. Then on Sunday, we are back. Something.
Yes, no, we know exactly what we're going to play. So on Sunday last, we had the most amazing experience.
Oh, right? So cool.
So we have played both the remakes of both Soul Reaver 1 and 2 on our Sunday morning streams for the last couple of weeks. And yesterday, as we finished the game, Sunday, as we finished the game, one of the developers who did the remake showed up in the stream and taught us how to toggle on the high def mode. So we have been playing both games in original graphics for several weeks, and then we clicked a button, and all of a sudden,
oh my god,
there are textures and depths and glow, and it was wonderful. And there are so many. I'm sure there are VODs of it, but it's just so hilarious. Our reaction to the clips.
Oh, Partial, thank you so much.
I appreciate that.
That means so much.
But now that we've finished Soul Reaver 2, it finished on yet another.
Or is it?
cliffhanger. So we've discovered we have access to Blood Omen 2, which is the next game in the chronology, which is a Cain POV game. I have no idea if it's chronologically next.
We promise it. We cannot promise it will resolve anything.
Time is one of those things that we mess with in these games. But that's what we're going to go on to on Sunday. We're going to go on to Blood Omen 2. We also have access to the original Legacy of Cain. But the pixels are the size of my head. That game has not been remade. So we're just going to park that one.
It's top down.
It's a top down 16-bit, 64-bit game.
It looks like Bard's Tale.
I mean, I remember it, but lordy, the imagery is gonna give us all headaches. So we're gonna leave it be. So that's what we'll be going on to on Sunday, our Sunday morning kind of chill gaming stream. Well, it hasn't been terribly chill lately because killing vampires and such. But we're enjoying it, and we're enjoying the budding romance between Cain and Raziel. So we're having a good time with it. Come and join us on Sunday.
The Charles Xavier Magneto vibes are immaculate.
Oh, yeah. Very much so. So that's what we'll be doing on Sunday. And then we will be back here next Wednesday. Maybe no answers, but all the edgy vibes. 100%. And then join us back next week where I think we'll do another day's worth of this demo because it's really fun.
I also suspect that this has been set up the way a lot of demos are at the moment, where we've technically just bought the game, and when the game comes out, we can just grab a
code that will
unlock it.
Right? Yeah. I imagine we'll either finish a second day or there'll be some event that we get to that it's like, and then come back in 6 months.
And then we'll step across to the Tavern Talk demo.
At this point, it looks like we'll be doing the Tavern Talk demo. We're also
very preliminarily looking at Quantum Witch.
Yeah, there's a bunch of neat things that we've kind of got on the interested to play list. Quantum Witch is one of them. There's also this strange, you play a medieval monk who has to make meals for kaiju game.
Kaiju cooking.
Which seems ridiculous and wonderful. And it's by
Strange Scaffold, who are the folks.
Xavier
Nelson Jr.
Who is the one who did the game about the airport run by dogs, the alien airport run by dogs.
Yes.
This is another game from that company. So you are a medieval monk who has to find ingredients to cook for a kaiju to make it go away.
And you literally cook it and then fire the food via catapult at the enormous kaiju that's walked in and is waiting in the local bay.
Which just sounds hilarious. I mean, you and I would have so much fun with that. So that's our stream for this week, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Petting the cat a lot because the cat has to be petted. I wonder what we unlock with Jupiter.
He does have the look of a cat who has plot to him, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. So we shall see. And yeah, I think that's everything. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you so much for joining us, folks. I've been Alistair.
I've been Marguerite.
And this has been Strange Antiquities.
Strange Antiquities. The Antiquities, they are strange. Stay for the strangeness. Exactly. See you next time, folks. Have a good rest of your day.